Welcome back to another video, guys. We hope you had a lovely Christmas, so happy Boxing Day. In this video we're going to be talking about, it's all about your state of being, so stay tuned.
Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tia.
And I'm Leah.
And we're your manifestation sisters, helping you master your mind to manifest your desires. Before we jump into the video, as you probably know by now, myself and Leah are launching our brand new membership. Inside this membership, you're going to go from trying to force the 3D, trying to manipulate your circumstances, having them inconsistent results when you feel like manifesting the desires that you want is a guessing game, to trusting yourself, knowing your power, having an easy step-to-step roadmap that's going to facilitate you in being and claiming the version of you that has everything that you want. Your SP blowing up your phone, receiving morning messages, knowing that you're the shit, you're adored, you're cherished, you even know that abundance is your birthright. If you're ready for that sort of transformation, then make sure you're signed up to the waitlist inside our membership. That's launching very soon. Let's jump in. So when it comes to manifestation, we say it till we're blue in the face, and we'll say it again and again in so many different ways. It's all about your state of being. What is your state of being? Who you claim to be. Your I amness is controlling your perceptions, your thoughts, the behaviors of how you show up in your day-to-day life. So on a moment-to-moment basis, and this is the key, it's about being aware of where your current state of being is. And there are certain things that you can do that we'll talk about throughout this video of how to take that. Essentially, you want to keep choosing, keep deciding, and keep being the version of you that has what it is that you want. Through how you dominantly think and feel, you will start to change yourself, and as a result, change the reality that you are currently experiencing.
Yeah, because as we say, it's about who you're being. And we get who we're being. So as we change our conceptions about ourselves and live more in the fulfillment of having what we want, thinking from that version that has what we want, reality has no choice but to start reflecting it back to us and pushing it out, right? Because we are now identifying with a new version of ourselves that says, I am now this person, I'm deciding I'm this person, I'm choosing I'm this person, I'm doing the things as this person would be doing, so this is who I'm being, and this is what my reality is going to start showing back to me, reflecting back to me.
Exactly. As Neville says, as I change my conception of myself, I change my world. The world is you. You're experiencing your world through the lens of yourself. Everyone is essentially revealing you to yourself. So if there's elements of your reality that you do like, that's because you have built a belief system, an identity around that area and what you get to experience. And it's the same with if you've got areas that you don't like, you have built an identity and belief system that you are experiencing. So that empowers you to know that these certain things that I want, these certain things that I haven't yet experienced, it's up to me to shift and become, therefore get that reflection back.
Like we say, like, how do we start to really operate from this beingness? Well, you're doing this already, and I think sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit, like, for even like learning the information, implying the information, like showing up every single day, deciding that we're the best version of ourselves, looking from the version of us that has what we want more dominantly. And this is why we're going to launch our membership, because in there we really help you to be that version of you, be from that version of you that has what they want, to embody that version of you on a more dominant basis. So like, you do the things, you think the things, you embody the things, you feel the feelings, you do everything that, and you become it. You know, you become from that version essentially, and this is what our membership is all about. So on our journey, it was definitely about, I knew the information, and it was just about more so embodying it, because even if I was applying it, it was more about being that version of me, because I was confused about how I needed to do that on a moment-to-moment basis, on a daily basis, to embody that version so I could become that version more dominantly and be from that version.
Because we know, and I'm coming in hot with the Neville Goddard quotes, to reach a higher level of being, you must assume a higher concept of yourself. So if you're going around assuming and perceiving from that lens still of I don't have, or from the lens of I've got to force to get the things that I want, then you're not being that version of you, because the version of yourself already has it, which is why you have this desire. That's what you're tapping into, that's what you're saturating, that's what you're embodying. Once you have like the tools, the practices, the know-how to close that gap, to essentially claim that version of you now, so you rise to that higher concept of yourself, it becomes a lot easier. And that's when you get to the point where you're able to sustain your manifestations. You're not getting them sporadic inconsistent results because you're not being sporadic in who you are. You've claimed this version, you come back to that version, and you choose and think from that version every single day.
Embody from that version.
Yeah, completely.
Because it's really like your state of being is made up of how you think, feel and believe about yourself, right? And the assumptions and all of that is coming from your state, and we shift into different states. And that's just who we are throughout the day, depending on, you know, what's going on and who we're being in those moments. But that's how we really start to take our power back. We really start to, you know, embody that version and be that version, and that's what's creating everything for us.
Completely. So think to yourself, and we're going to leave you with this. We know it's all about our state. We know it's all about who you are being. In order to experience that which you want, you just step into that state and you live from that state and you be that state on a more dominant and consistent basis. The tipping of the scale that we speak about all the time. How are you today living from the intention of being that person more dominantly? How are you today recognizing when you step out of that identity, how are you bringing yourself back?
Yeah, it's the returning to the state,
It's the returning
isn't it?
piece that helps you shift back and program in this new identity more dominantly. And as we said throughout the video, if you need help activating and being this version, then it's likely that you want to get inside the membership that talks and walks you through the exact process of how to do this. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. We're going to wrap up here. As we always said, we hope you had a lovely Christmas. We really appreciate you being here with us. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting and being part of the amazing community, and we'll see you in the next one.